Hey guys, as I mentioned in my previous video, I was heading to Germany, and here I am, standing in front of the Brandenburg gate in Berlin. This is the American embassy right there behind me. So I came here to the probably one of the most symbolic and well-known symbols of this city and this country. And now I'm going to go check out Checkpoint Charlie because it's another symbol of the past history of the Cold War. I really love history, and it's always cool to be there. I've been there a couple of times before, and so you're welcome to join me on this walk. In this part of Berlin there are lots of embassies, and I think this one, I saw the French flag, and I will be walking by the British embassy, and the Ukrainian embassy is actually like a couple of blocks away, not on the main street, but it's still neat. 2 years ago, when I was in Berlin last time in summer 2019, I was here during the general elections in Ukraine, so I went to the embassy to cast the vote. That's why I know where the Ukrainian embassy is. I never got into trouble or lost my passport in Germany. Hopefully it will never happen. Must be some very fancy hotel, judging by the cars parked outside. A little bit of jaywalking in Germany. I think this is a French flag, so I can't really see because it's pretty dark. And guys, check it out. Kefir, German kefir. This is a very traditional Russian-Ukrainian drink. It's dairy. And we were all brought up drinking kefir when we were kids, and I still like it. And I have to say, it's really it's very good in Germany. It's very tasty. There is just one kind, but in Ukraine, of course, we have lots of different kefirs and different producers make it. So kefir, give it a try. It has an acquired taste, you know. It's like it's not sweet, so it doesn't have any sugar. It's just fermented milk. I don't know how you call it, but it's pretty good. This is the embassy of Russian Federation. Of course, during the Cold War times, the Russian embassy was the place where the puppet East Germany government was getting their instructions from. So very imposing building, just a few hundred meters away from the Brandenburg gate, and it's huge. It's 1 block long, very big. I have noticed it's like a reoccurring coincidence that every time I come to Germany, I am reading, at the same time I'm reading something about the World War II, and this time isn't an exception, because I'm now listening to an audiobook by Christopher Brown, and it's called Regular Man, the history of the Unit 101. I'm not I don't remember exactly word to word. It's a long name of the book. So if you're interested in history and the history of World War II and the Holocaust, it's it's not a fictional book. It's a historical book. Christopher Browning is a historian who wrote this book. I think it was published in, I think it was 1991 or 1993. So it's been around for a rather long time. And he describes the history of this unit that was composed of German policemen, or I don't even know how you call them. It's like they were supplementary police, so not even regular police, from Hamburg, and their participation in the Holocaust. And it's a very sharp reminder that even regular man, good man, can fall into the trap of tyranny and be engulfed by this terrible violence which occurred in places like Kharkiv, for example, my city, where the entire Jewish population was wiped out, and not just Jews. So many people lost their lives, and yeah. So check out, if you are looking for a book to read. I definitely recommend Christopher Browning, Regular Man: The History of the Unit 101. Check it out. It's I can't say that you're going to enjoy it, but because it's very hard to enjoy this book, but it's an important book to read. And even more importantly, the message of this book, while it's it's like a history book, and it may seem a little dry because there are lots of facts and lots of, it's based on documents. The message is very powerful. The tyranny is always not too far away, and we have to be watchful and just be careful not to let bad people rule us. Yeah. I'm heading to the checkpoint Charlie now. Here we are at the checkpoint Charlie, the place that was shown in so many different movies, the place where the Eastern Berlin met the West Berlin. What I didn't realize for a long time is that West Berlin was surrounded by the East Berlin, and for a couple of years all the supplies had to be brought by air, through the Tempelhof airport, as far as I remember. So the East Berlin was this way, and in order to cross you had to go through the checkpoint. That's why you see the soldier in the Soviet Army uniform right there. inviting looking dude, and during the day there are so many people here. And now there is McDonald's behind it, of course. Flashlights. Okay guys, it's getting pretty late, so I'll probably head back home. And I hope this is not the last video I make from Berlin this time. Thanks for watching.